Be honest with yourself for a moment. How many times have you said, this time will be different, only to end up back at the same place? Starting again, feeling disappointed, wondering what's wrong with you. If you're tired of starting over, this video is for you. Let me tell you something you need to hear. You're not weak, you're not lazy, and you're not broken. Most people don't fail because they don't care. They fail because they are trying to change their life the wrong way. Today, we're going to talk about why you keep starting over and how to finally stop repeating the same cycle. Starting over is draining because it comes with guilt. You don't just restart a habit, you restart with regret. You think about the time you waste, the promises you broke, the version of yourself you thought you would be by now, and every restart feels heavier than the last. The problem isn't that you failed. The problem is that every time you start again, you expect yourself to suddenly become a completely different person overnight. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to change everything at once. New routine, new mindset, new habits, new goals. That sounds powerful, but it's also why most people quit. Real change doesn't come from dramatic resets. It comes from small, repeatable decisions you can keep even on your worst days. Here is the truth no one talks about. The goal is not to keep starting over. The goal is to stop quitting. Progress doesn't come from perfect streaks. It comes from continuing even when motivation fades, even when progress feels slow. Instead of asking, how do I start again? Ask this, how do I make this easier to continue? This might sound strange, but lowering your expectations can actually save you. Not lowering your standards, lowering the pressure. You don't need to do everything. You just need to do something consistently enough that it becomes normal. Consistency is not about intensity. It's about showing up in small ways without burning out. Life will interrupt you. You'll miss days. You'll lose momentum. You'll feel tired. That doesn't mean you failed. Build a system that expects imperfection and keeps going anyway. The people who succeed aren't the ones who never fall off. They're the ones who don't turn one bad day into quitting completely. If you're tired of starting over, stop trying to reinvent yourself. Focus on becoming slightly better than yesterday and doing it again tomorrow. You don't need another dramatic restart. You need patience, you need simplicity, and you need to keep going even when it feels boring. This is how change actually happens. Quietly, slowly, consistently. If this spoke to you, subscribe to Assembly for weekly reminders that growth doesn't have to be overwhelming. And remember, we rise every day.